So if you're completely new to yoga, please don't worry about it. Some of the things we're going to do are a little bit more advanced. Everyone has a different sort of level of fitness, level of maybe their understanding of yoga and postures. And you don't need to know things to join the class, because I will explain how to get into postures and so on and so forth. But obviously you might find that something just doesn't work in your body. That doesn't mean that you're not meant for yoga or that you're too inflexible for yoga. None of that. It just means that it doesn't work. I can't do lots of things in yoga, but to me, it's not about being able to do the postures. It's about kind of learning more about yourself and enjoying movement. So I hope that by the end of today's session and the rest of the month coming forwards, that you can learn something new about, and hopefully yoga, and enjoy it. That's my goal. So make yourselves comfortable. If something doesn't feel right, if you have past injuries or anything, make yourself comfortable. Obviously, I can't be there to physically adjust and see every single one of you, but I will try to give modifications and variations. So you don't need any special equipment for this class. It's 1 hour long. Just if you have obviously a mat or at least a nice soft rug for you to practice on, that would be ideal. If you do have issues with your knees, or you find you can't sit down cross-legged, these kind of things, your best friend is a cushion, like a pillow, or just bring a towel. All right, I think we're all here, most of us. So let's begin. We're gonna start in a cross-legged position, or I'll show you where I'm gonna begin. I'm gonna mute the rest of you all so you don't have to worry about background noises in your homes. And as I said, if you have any issues, you can always write or just unmute yourself and tell me, like you've gone frozen. All right, so we're gonna begin. Grab yourself your mat or your pillow, your cushion, and take a seat. Crossing your legs like this, or kneeling position with your heels underneath you, just like this. And wherever you are, rest your hands on your thighs. Give your shoulders a circle back behind you. Try to sit tall. Take an inhalation in through your nostrils. And then as you sigh it out, just close your eyes and find that you can sit in your space and find a bit of stillness. Oh, Allison, try to turn your microphone, your sound up. If you can't hear me, everyone, maybe exit and join the meeting again. All right, so from where you are, everybody take another big breath in through your nose, and this time out through your nose as well, and try to connect a bit to your breathing. How does your breath feel inside your body today at this moment? And as you're there, see how your body is feeling, not just in terms of your breath, but how you feel emotionally today. Has your day been long, busy? Do you feel there's any pains in your body, any aches, any stiff spots you'd like to pay more attention to during this 1 hour of movement and breath? Now rest your left hand over your heart and bring your right hand over your belly, and continue to breathe deep breaths. Imagine your rib cage expanding as you inhale, and as you exhale, your breath slowly comes out. Feel your abdominal wall kind of come in, belly button towards your spine. Feel your breath beneath your palms. And can you deepen, lengthen, and slow down that breath? Now, on your next inhalation, let your chest rise a little bit. Sit a bit taller. As you exhale, really see if you can firm up the belly at the bottom of that exhalation. So fully empty out the belly. One more breath in. Feel your chest lift. And then one more breath out. Feel your belly button come in towards your spine. Open up your eyes Inhale, reach your elbows to the side, expand outwards. And exhale, drop your elbows down. Just one more like that. Inhale, elbows go out, expand. And exhale, drop it down. Now your arms go wide. Reach your fingers far away. Inhale, stretch your fingers wide. Exhale, release. One more just like that. Feel you can grow wider through your wingspan. Exhale, release down. Inhale, reaching to the side and up, breathing a full circle. Exhale, bring your palms together through your heart. One more, draw a big circle. Inhale. And exhale, palms to your heart. Relax your palms to your knees again and roll your shoulders a couple times back behind you. Give full movement here. And then let's roll them forwards. Spread your shoulder blades. Feel you have these wings and you're kind of airing them out. Wonderful. Inhale, reach your shoulders back behind you. Reach your elbows back as well. So really kind of puff up your chest like you're a pigeon. And exhale, elbows forward. Spread your shoulder blades apart behind you. Tuck your chin in. Looks a little bit weird. Inhale, open up. Elbows back, chest front. Exhale, elbows front, chin in. Now let's use our whole wings, all of our arms. Inhale, open. Reach your arms further behind you. Really open up through your chest, collarbones. Exhale, fingers front. Round your upper spine. Tuck your chin in. One more just like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, arms go up, look up to the sky. And exhale, place your hands down in front of you. We're going to come onto hands and knees into a tabletop position. Just as so. Bring your knees, hips distance. Your hands, shoulders distance apart. Beautiful. From here, just take a moment, if you can see me. I'm kind of dropping my chest down and then letting my shoulders kind of glide behind me. Kind of looks like this close up. We do a lot with our shoulders and our upper body through the yoga we're kind of going to be doing today. So from here, let's find some stillness and just lift the base of your wrists up so that you're on your finger sausages, if that makes any sense, and down. And lift the base up and down. Let me show you. Base of the wrist up and down. Up and down. Just one more. Warming up the wrists. Now turn your fingers so they face outside, just like this. And start to draw some circles. In one direction. Let's reverse in the other direction. Pour the weight into your hands. Just get a feeling of the earth beneath your fingers, beneath your knuckles. Come through center. Turn your fingers forwards again. Drop your belly. Roll your shoulder blades onto your back body. Tilt your sit bones up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, push the ground away. Tuck your tailbone under. Hollow out your front body. Inhale to come forwards. Exhale, round it out. Stay. Completely empty out your belly. And then come into neutral. Stretch your left leg back behind you. Left leg goes long. And now lift the left foot up. Bend through the left knee. Let's arch our spine. Imagine you can touch the back of your head with your left toes. Inhale. Exhale, round. Left knee to nose. Inhale, stretch your left leg back. Drop it to the floor. And glide your left foot towards the right. Towards the right, yes. So your inner thighs are squeezing. Look over your right shoulder to your right foot. And see, maybe you can stretch your right finger slightly more towards the right. Maybe you can even find something on your left hamstring as you stretch this left side body. See, I'm reaching over to one side. Maybe reach all the way down towards the toes. Take another breath. Just see where your body takes you here. Explore. Beautiful. Let's find our right hand on the floor. Bring your left knee towards your chest. And now turn your right toes out towards the right. It becomes like a kickstand. Step your left foot down. Open your chest towards the side. Lift your left fingers up. Inhale. Exhale, lift your left foot up. Find your left knee. Hold your left kneecap and squeeze it to the sky. Push through your right hand. And try to open up through your hips, your heart. Staying here, really trying to squeeze your left knee up. One more inhalation. Beautiful. And then slowly stretch your left leg and step it down on the floor. Reach your left arm up and over. Create this banana shape. Inhale here, we're staying stretched through this left side body. And slowly find yourself in that tabletop again, where we were. This time, right leg goes long. Lift your right leg up, bend the knee. Let's take a back bend. Look forwards, inhale. Exhale, round your spine, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch your right leg back, step it down, and bring it across your left leg towards the left. Look over your left shoulder, and maybe you can walk this left arm further towards the left. Maybe you can find something to grab onto on the leg as you push through this right hand. Breathe, find your space where this gets comfortable for you, where this feels good in your body. Beautiful, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Send this left foot out towards the left and open your right knee to the sky. Find your right kneecap and lift this right knee up. Lift it up. Push through this left arm. Breathing. In and out through your nose. And slowly release that right leg. Stretch it. Slowly drop the right foot down. Right arm goes up and overhead. Create this banana shape. Enjoy the stretch through your right side body. Staying here for 2 long breaths. In and out. Beautiful. And slowly come back into your tabletop again. Drop your belly, look forwards, inhale. Exhale, push the ground away. Inhale to neutral spine, tuck your toes. Now make sure your fingers are spread out really wide because we're gonna push against the floor. Lift your knees, your hips up, and stretch your hips to the sky. Relax your head. Take a moment, pedal out through the feet. Finding downward facing dog. So here, I want you to really push the ground away. Let your shoulders reach up towards your ears. Soften your knees. Your legs don't have to be straight. Softening your knees. Inhale, can you lift your hips higher up? Feel your side body lengthen a bit. And exhale, just one more breath, getting used to that feeling. Lift your heels up, bend your knees deeply, look forwards. Slowly walk to the top of the mat. Step your feet hips distance, and then as you exhale, relax your head. Become a ragdoll. Grab a hold of opposite elbows and hang your head. Let your head be really heavy. Now rock the weight slightly more forwards. So you feel the weight is more in the ball of your foot rather than the heel of your foot. Let your spine decompress. One more breath here. Now release your elbows, bring your fingertips to your shins. Inhale, lengthen your spine, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your belly button in and find your hips. Inhale, let your heart lead you all the way up. And exhale, relax your arms by your sides. Bring your feet together, squeeze your inner thighs. Turn your outer hips in. Turn your palms outwards, like this. Inhale, draw a big circle all the way up to the sky. Look up. And exhale, bring your palms to your heart. One more time, just like that. Inhale, reach your arms wide, all the way up, look up. This time as you exhale, reach your right arm down your right side and start to take a side bend towards the right. You're standing up tall. You're reaching as far towards the right as possible. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, glide your left arm down your left side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open arms, deep dive all the way front and down. You can soften your knees. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, bring your hands towards the floor and step your feet back into a plank. This first one, I'm going to show you a variation, all right? So you can always do what we're about to do right now. Drop your knees down. Keep your core braced. Slowly lower your belly to the floor. Untuck your toes and lengthen your thighs back behind you. Inhale, elbows in, lift your chest. Exhale, lower, just a very small cobra. One more, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower. Let's come higher. Inhale, lift, push through your hands, keep your elbows squeezing in. And exhale, lower. Push your hands into the floor, send your hips all the way back, all the way towards your heels. Relax your forehead down. Inhale, lift your chest, rock forwards, tuck your toes under, and lift your hips to downward facing dog. Breathing in here, in and out through your nose. Push the ground away, right? Feel your knuckles, especially your index knuckle, pushing into the floor. Wonderful. Inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right knee to your chest and step your right foot forwards. Take a moment to rock front and back. Wonderful. Now we're going to come up. So you're going to use your muscles, squeeze your inner thighs. From here, just push through your right heel, squeeze your inner thighs in, and lift your torso up. Inhale, reach your arms straight up to the sky. On exhale, cactus your elbows like you're a cactus tree in the desert. One more. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, cactus. This time, bring your right elbow above your left. You're staying in your legs like this. And see if you can find your right thumb with your left. These are eagle arms, right? Inhale, lift your elbows straight up to the sky. Imagine you're rolling over a beautiful wheel behind you. Keep breathing. Slowly release your elbows. Keep your chest open, reach your arms behind you. See if you can find your lower back, elbows squeezing towards one another. Or if you can interlace your fingers and press your knuckles towards the floor behind you. These are just options. You can also just relax your arms back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, your chest guides you front and down to the inside of your right knee. Relax your head. Reach your arms or your elbows up. And breathe. So notice here, what is your mind doing? Is there lots of noise? If this is too tough, lower your left knee down. Can you keep smooth breaths throughout? Slowly, everybody, release your hands towards your lower back. Everybody drop your left knee down and frame your right foot with your hands. Hook your thumbs and reach your arms in this butterfly shape, front and up. Lift through your heart. Lean back. Enjoy. This should feel lovely. Take it as far back as you wish. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Slowly bring your hands all the way front and down. Lift your left knee up, step your right foot back. Drop your knees if you wish, or lower with your knees lifted. Inhale, come to high cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Use your belly to lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, nod your head like you're saying no to someone. Then nod it like you're saying yes. Smile. And from here, sweep your left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to chest. Step it front. Start to rock front and back. You know what's coming? So breathe deeply throughout. Use the strength of your body and that patience in your mind. You're patient in your mind. You're compassionate. You're going to be fine. From here, press down through your left heel, squeeze in your thighs, rise up. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms go straight up. Exhale, cactus, squeeze. One more. Inhale, arms straight up. Exhale, cactus. This time, bring left elbow over right. Squeeze in. Find your left thumb. Inhale, elbows go front and up. Lean back onto an imaginary wheel. Breathe deeply. Inhale here. And exhale, unwind your arms. Cross your fingers behind you or find your lower back. Push your knuckles towards the floor behind you. Inhale. Exhale, heart leads you front and down. Come to the inside of your left knee. Relax your head. Lower your right knee if you need, and relax your arms down or just straight behind you if you need. All right? Keep straight, beautiful spine. Can you keep breathing? Just one more breath. In through your nose and out. Oh my God, my feisty dog, she's feisty. And now from here, everybody lower down your right knee. We've made it. Option to stay here for a while. Just let your right hip flexor open up. Or if you'd like, hook your thumbs, create a butterfly, and reach front and up. Take your time. There's no rush. Let your hips slowly release to the floor. Keep opening up through your collarbones. Yes. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down. Step back into plank. Let's make this fluid. Lower to your belly. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Push the ground away. If you need a break, lower your knees down and come to child's pose. Relax your forehead down. 2 more breaths. In and out through your nose. And just 1 more breath. Everybody now, lower your knees to the floor. Come to child's pose. Then come forwards into that tabletop we began this class with. Keep your hips above your knees. Just walk your arms out in front of you until you can lower your chest towards the floor. Now here, as you're lowering your chest towards the floor, you have many options. You can rest your forehead on the ground. You can rest your chin on the ground. Or you can keep your face completely off the floor if you're not wanting to go there. So try it out. Maybe forehead. Maybe chin. Keep breathing. Imagine a ski slope down the back of your spine. Wonderful. Slowly, let's lift up. Coming through tabletop, back to downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Look forwards, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold and knee. Inhale, rise. Lift through your heart. Exhale, palms to your heart. Sit back in a chair. Inhale, reach your arms front and up. Exhale, start to pulse. Slow pulses. Beautiful, just 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Inhale, lift your arms higher up. Let your ribs flare open here. And then as you exhale, bring your ribs towards your pelvis. Hopefully you can see that a bit. You're knitting your rib cage towards your pelvis. Your shoulder might come forwards. Inhale, reach your arms further up. Exhale, fold. Stretch your legs. Relax your head. Nod yes. Say no. Walk your hands to the right. And walk your hands to the left. Walk your hands to the center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back. Lower all the way to your belly. Bring your hands wide on the mat, like you're holding crabs, right? Your elbows are reaching up. Inhale, lift a heavy, heavy head up. Exhale, bend your elbows, dip down. Inhale, lift a heavy head up. Exhale, bend your elbows, dip down. You keep going. Exhale, lowering, so synchronize the movement to your breath. Inhale, lift, heavy, heavy head up. Exhale, bend elbows, lower down. Now try 2 more with your eyes closed. Inhale, lift that bowling ball up. Exhale, let your heart find the floor. 1 more. Once you find the floor, bring your hands below your shoulders once again. Send your hips all the way back for that child's pose. And slowly roll your spine up and come into a kneeling position. Inhale, reach your arms front and up. Exhale, open your arms and twist to the right. Inhale, arms go front and up. Exhale, twist to the left. 1 more. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, twist. Feel your right fingers reach away from your left. Stay. Stay here. Try to feel your collarbones, your chest open. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open arms, twist to the left, and stay. Can you twist from your ribs? Keeping your hips stable. Reach your fingers even further. Soften your face. Beautiful. Inhale, arms go up, look forwards. And as you exhale, you're gonna glide all the way front. So have a look. You're gonna bring your hands to the floor in front, and your chest is gonna glide all the way through your arms and forwards into a high cobra. So try it out from this seated kneeling position. Hands come far front. Pull your chest forwards and all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, open your right hip. Stack your right hip above your left. Keep letting this hip open up. In fact, look over your right shoulder, and maybe you can see your right toes, or there they are. They're the right toes. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your left arm, just towards it. See if you can tap. Inhale, reach it to the sky again. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your right arm. Tap. Lift it up. Inhale. Exhale, step forwards. Right foot towards your right thumb. Take a moment to rock again. And now hook your thumbs. Inhale, lift all the way up. Breathing in. Exhale, find your right hip and take a side bend to the right. Staying here. If you'd like to go a bit deeper, this right arm can hook behind your back, and maybe you can find the outside of your left hip. Just a bit of opening for this right shoulder. Maybe even you can look past your right shoulder. Exploration. Reach right arm straight up to the sky. Now drop your left heel down. Left heel goes down. Left toes point towards the left. Open up your arms. Find warrior two. Bend through your right knee. Let this left arm drift back and find something juicy on your leg. Something. Reach your right arm up. Tip back. Tip away from this right knee. Feel this right side of your body growing long. One more breath here. Now stretch your right leg. Staying. Now turn your right toes in. And continue turning until you face the back leg. Turn your left toes towards the back. Beautiful. And find your hips. Lift your right heel up. So we should be looking something like this. All right? Now bend your left knee and lean forwards. Reach your right arm straight out in front of you and overhead. Can you take a big breath in and smile? Bliss. Now bring your right fingertips towards the floor below your right shoulder. You're holding your left hip. Drive this left hip around, back it in towards the midline. So you're squeezing your thighs. And now twist your heart towards the left. Reach your left arm up. You can stay here. You can even drop this right knee down, or if you'd like to go further, try to stretch this left hip back. Straighten this left leg. See, maybe you bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And stay somewhere. Taking 3 breaths wherever you are. Look down, look to the side, or maybe look up at your left thumb. Now everybody drop this right knee down. Push your right fingers into the floor and windmill your arms slightly up. You're twisting towards the left. Inhale here. Exhale, find your left hip with your left hand. Tip back. Like you're a dancer in the ballet. Inhale. And exhale, bring your right hand down. Left hand down. Lift your right knee up and take that vinyasa flow. The one where you lower down, come into Cobra. Or find child's pose. Whatever you wish. If you're taking vinyasa, inhale through a cobra. Exhale, meet in downward facing dog. And now since you all are probably facing the back of your mat, just turn so you face the forwards of your mat if this is too confusing. Just listen to my left and right and you'll get it right. You'll get it correctly. Inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky. Open your left hip, bend your left knee. Let's do this side, see how it goes. Keep letting this hip open up. Now look over your right shoulder. Maybe you can see your left toes. There they are. Inhale. Exhale, tap your left knee towards your right arm. Just towards it. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, left knee to left arm. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, step your left foot front towards your left thumb. Hook your thumbs, reach your arms all the way up. Stretch, enjoy. Exhale, bring your left hand to your left hip and tip to the left. Take a side bend. Wonderful. If you'd like to hook this left arm around you and towards the right, go for it. Look past your left shoulder. Bring your left arm straight up. Inhale. Exhale, drop your right heel down. So your right heel comes down, your right toes turn out. Open your arms and twist towards the right. Find your warrior two. Yes, we're here. Flip your pancake and lift up, tip back. Find something on your right leg to touch. Breathing deeply. Can you keep bending your left knee even deeper? One more inhalation. Now stretch your front leg. Stay long in all directions. Now with your left toes, turn them towards the right. Keep turning so your right toes turn toward the right as well. Bend your right knee, find your hips, and lift your left heel up. So you should be looking like this. Lean forwards. Press down through your right heel. Shelley Booth gave me instructions to make this class sweaty. So if you're not sweating right now, I don't know. From here, everybody reach your left arm straight up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, drop your left hand below your left shoulder and twist towards the right. Maybe reach your right arm up. And maybe you can try stretching your hip back, forwards, kind of like you're oiling the machine. Bring some lubrication to the joints with some movements in and out. If you'd like to drop this left knee for the next breath, feel free to do so, or stay somewhere. Inhale. Exhale fully. Feel your belly come in. Everybody bend this right knee. Drop this left knee down. Push your left fingers into the floor to lift up and twist to the right. Breathe in. Exhale, find your right hip, tip back like a ballet dancer. Inhale here and exhale, find the floor. Frame your right foot, step your right foot back, lower to your belly. Inhale, Cobra. Roll your shoulder blades back behind you. Exhale, look over your right shoulder and kind of push into your right hand to tip towards your left leg. Roll through center. Inhale. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Push through your left hand and tip onto your right thigh. Come through center. One more time on each side. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Look over your left shoulder. And inhale through center. Lower all the way down. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest your cheek on your pillow. Give your hips a bit of a wiggle, a wobble. From here, lift up so you're on your elbows. Imagine you're at the beach reading a book. And easy peasy, everybody can do this. From here, we're laying on the beach still. We're just gonna explore some funny movements. Bend your right knee. Give your right ankle some circles. Imagine you've got a new ankle bracelet. You like to see it glistening in the sun. From here, your left hand is on the floor. So you're holding the ground with your left hand. Reach your right arm up and see if you can find your foot. Inside, maybe outside. And then look forwards again. Squeeze your heel towards the glute just to get a bit of a stretch. And now push the foot into your hand. Keep lifting your chest forwards. Flex your foot. So really flexing that foot strong. And try to lift your right knee off the floor. Just for a breath, just for a moment. Slowly release down. Release the foot. Come back to your book. Take a moment. And now lift your left ankle up. Give your left anklet a little circle under the sun. Push the floor with your right hand. Look over your left shoulder. Grab a hold of that left foot and squeeze it in. Now push the foot into your hand. Flex your foot and lift your foot, or rather your knee off the floor. Maybe even your right arm can lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower and release. Keep your elbows on the floor. Just send your hips all the way back. Keep walking your elbows back. Send your knees wide. So your knees are really wide. Big toes are touching. And your hips go towards your heels for a wide child's pose. Rest your forehead down. Take a big breath in. Can you count to 5 on your inhalation? Hold your breath at the top. Can you count 5 out to your exhalation? Try it a couple of times. It might be hard in the beginning. Let's all try one round together. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly from here, lift off, tuck your toes, send your hips to the sky. Inhale. Send your hips towards the left. Just give yourself a little twist. Send your hips towards the right. Heels to the right. Give yourself a little twist. Come back to center. Shift your shoulders above your wrists, finding the plank. And now send both heels towards the left. So your right foot is in front of your left. Lift your right arm up. Find side plank. So we have many variations. You could be here. You could stack your right foot on top of your left. Or drop your left knee down. All right? Find what suits you. Can you take long breaths? Bring your skull in line with your spine. Lift your left hip higher. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Create that banana shape. Long, big breaths. Push through your left arm. Optional wild thing. So try and bend this right knee and step this right foot down. Twist your heart towards the sky. Maybe have a little moment here. And then slowly bring your right hand down. Come back to downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathe out. Come back to plank. Shift your heels to the right. Left arm goes to the sky. Find whatever version you did on the other side, on this side. So stagger your feet, or stack, or lower this right knee down. Long breaths once again. Start to create your banana shape. Cinch up through this right side waist. Lift through the heavy right hip. And then for the next 2 breaths, bend your left knee and see if you can step this left foot on the floor behind you and slowly spin your heart and your hips to the sky. Maybe even look at the ceiling. Breathing in. Everybody breathe out. Left hand comes down. Make your way to that wide child's pose. So knees are wide, big toes are touching, hips go back. Beautiful. Immediately begin to slow down your breath. Wonderful. Slowly lift your chest, walk your hands closer towards you. Reach your right arm, open it towards the right. So spin your heart to the right. Inhale. Exhale, thread your right arm through your left, underneath your left armpit towards the left. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread the needle. Close your eyes. Try it 3 times with your eyes closed. Just to the movement of your breath. One more time after this. Beautiful. If you'd like to stay down and relax your right shoulder, your right temple down, now is the moment to go for it. And lift your left arm up. When you're ready, come back into the center. We're going to do the other side. So lift your left arm up now, spin to the left, Exhale, thread your left arm through this window underneath your right armpit. Lower down, reach far. Inhale to open up. Exhale, thread under. Inhale to open up. Try 3 with closed eyes. Move it to the length of your breath. So if your breath is short, you're going to have to do it shorter. If you can lengthen your breath, you can move a bit slower. On your final one, lower your left temple and your left shoulder to the floor. Trust in the ground, you're all good. And see, maybe you can lift your right arm up. And slowly lower your right hand down. Unwind your arms, stretch your arms out in front of you once again. And slowly roll up into a kneeling position. Bring your knees together. They're wide, bring them together. Reach your hands out behind you. Take a moment, lift your hips if that feels good. If you have knee problems, just lift your heart. Whatever feels better in your body. Slowly lower your hips. Walk yourself all the way up. Walk yourself all the way forwards and lift your hips into downward facing dog again. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Look forwards. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, hold your thighs or your calves and give yourself a hug. 2 more. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, squeezing. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, squeezing. This time, hold it. Hold your squeeze. See, maybe your legs can grow a bit straighter, sit bones reaching to the sky. And whatever flesh you're holding, can you almost imagine pulling the flesh up and letting your skull reach down? Slowly release your grip. Relax your arms to the floor, be a rag doll, and roll up vertebra by vertebra. So slow, your head comes up last. Roll your shoulder blades back behind you. Reach your arms towards the side and up. Breathing in here, inhale. And on exhale, bring your palms towards your heart. Step your feet hips distance, maybe slightly wider. And turn your toes out. So your heels in, toes out like a ballerina. From here, bend through your knees and see if you can lower all the way down. See how far you get. If your tailbone can curl under, and if this is possible for you, it's because it's anatomically possible. It's not possible for everyone. If you're still here, that's good. Take a moment, just see where you are. And then everybody, I need you to find the floor. Find the floor with your hands, and I need you to lower to your bum. So if it's necessary for you to lower to your knees first, and send your legs to the side, go ahead and do so. But if you're in a squat like this, it's a bit of mobility work just to lower down. Everybody stretch your legs out in front of you and open your legs wide into a V. And it doesn't have to be super wide, it can be slightly smaller. Everybody flex and point your toes, your feet. Flex and point, flex and point. Now keep them flexed. Find your knees or your thighs and try to sit a bit tall. If that's really hard for you, sit on a pillow so you elevate yourself a bit more. Reach your arms straight up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, tip to the right. Maybe you touch your right toes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tip to the left. Keep your chest open. Inhale, lift up. Once again, toward the right. Stay for a little bit longer. See if you can open your gaze, your chest towards the sky. Lift all the way up. Come to the left. Stay. Find something to hold on to. You have a leg here. Reach further. Open your armpit towards the ceiling. And lift straight up. This time, face your right leg. So turn with your ribs to face this right leg, like you're talking to someone there. Now bring your fingertips to frame this right thigh and start to sway left and right. And try to keep your spine long as you fold front and down. Can you flex your right toes even more? And see where your body takes you. Maybe you stay here. Or maybe you find, ooh, I'm super warm, super fired up inside my hip flexors. I have more space than normal. Take it to your depth and fold. Relax your head. Maybe you're super flexible. You can find your toes, your foot. What works for you? Close your eyes here. Once again, can you take those deep breaths? Feel your ribs expand. Feel your belly empty out as you exhale. And slowly walk your spine up. And let's turn to face the left. With someone else there. Frame your left leg. Sway as you lower down. Look at your left toes. So far, yet so close. Find your stillness. Relax. Each breath, even your inhalation, you might feel something, like there's new space down your right side body that's stretching, even just as you breathe. Don't even have to move your body, you just have to breathe. Take this moment to observe that. Try to close your eyes. And now let's slowly walk ourselves up. Face the center in front of us where your belly button is. Keep your toes flexed, bring your fingertips in front of you, and let's go for it. Swaying left to right. Maybe we stay here. Maybe you give your head a little movement. Maybe after a few breaths, you find, oh, I can walk a bit further. Count the seconds of your breath. Can you hear your heartbeat? Maybe you have to pause at the top. Listen to a couple of those heartbeats. And then exhale. Just 2 more long breaths where you are. And everybody slowly walk up. Hold underneath your knees. So bring your hands behind your thighs, behind your legs, underneath the knees, and slowly pull your knees up to bend them and glide your heels in. And then see if you can find your legs in a cross position. Sitting tall, inhale here. And as you exhale, reach your right hand behind you, your left hand to your right knee. Push the floor away. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist. Look past your right shoulder. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, twist to the left. Find the floor behind you with your left hand, right hand to your left knee. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist. Look past your left shoulder. As you inhale, slowly unwind to the center. And then step your feet flat down. Make sure you're halfway down the mat. Reach your arms out in front of you and slowly lower down. Hug your right knee in and stretch your left leg long. Give your right ankle some circles. And now stretch your right leg and bring your left knee in. Give your left leg some circles. Stretch both of your legs, reach your arms overhead. Take a beautiful long stretch like you're trying to make yourself longer, taller. And as you exhale, relax into the mat. If you have any stretches you feel need to make, now's the moment to make it. If you'd like to switch off your lights, now's the moment to do that. And then fully find yourself relaxed. Let your feet be hips distance. Let your toes, your feet topple open. Let your arms rest by your sides. And let your fingers curl in. Close your eyes. And feel the back of your head resting against the floor. Can you release any tension that's still in your jaw? So try to unclench your jaw. Release your tongue. Let your eyebrows relax. Let your forehead skin be beautifully open. Let your eyeballs just relax in their sockets. And find some ease through your temples. Let your breath just enter and leave your body effortlessly. Allow yourself this moment, this final pose, Shavasana, to be about surrendering, letting your body just be. As the most important pose of your practice, it is when your body can absorb the effects of your practice. So let your body just sink into the earth. Let everything grow heavy, soft through the limbs, through the joints. Enjoy this little slice of stillness to yourself. Begin to grow aware of your surroundings. See if you can wiggle through your fingers and your toes. Take a big breath in. And let movement begin to travel up your legs, your arms, and bring you into a stretch, a yummy, yummy stretch, anything that feels good. And hug your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a real big squeeze and begin to rock your body side to side. Let your body rest on one side, it doesn't matter, and stay for a moment in this fetal position. Taking at least one cycle of breath. And then let your hand push the floor away and peel your body off the ground, finding yourself in a seated position, your final posture. Bringing your hands together at your heart. Just take a moment to think how that went, the good and the bad. And know that if you just were present, then that's enough. The practice is a journey. And hopefully you learned something new about yourself. Take a moment here to breathe in. And as you exhale, take a moment to bow in towards yourself. Give yourself thanks for this hour of movement, of exploration. Take a moment to give thanks to something external. And then I take this moment to thank each and every one of you who joined me today and trusted me with your time, your bodies. Thank you so much for joining me.